Make your old hard, your new easy. I was like, wow, guess what? We gotta stay here and focus on the right thing, guys. That is just us having to be like, okay, that's how they feel. That's okay. Yes, y'all know, of course, I'm gonna pimp and prop my book, Teen Anxiety, No More, #1 bestseller, booyaka. Hi y'all, I'm Jovanna Vidal. I am an actor. You may know me from the Dhar Mann YouTube videos. And I'm also an author of the recently published #1 best-selling book, Teen Anxiety, No More. So yes, I am here to give you another message as to how I combat my morning anxiety. Hello! Happy Friday, everybody! How you guys doing? Happy Friday! Oh, because I learned a lot this week, y'all. I learned a lot. So I wanted to make sure I touched on different points. So there are some really cool moments I absolutely learned, watching and responding to some of the comments about my performance in The Evil Mom. And then I couldn't help but bring it back to, okay, let me take a step back, okay? Let me take a step back so that you understand where this lesson is coming from. So y'all, I keep listening to the Diaries of a CEO. It's a podcast I shared with you last week. I'm obsessed with that podcast. He is just such a great interviewer. His name is Steven. In case I said her, but it's a he. He's awesome, and I want to manifest being in his interviewee chair one day in the future. He interviews big people who've achieved a lot in their lives. And so as I watch the stories of these people unfold, I'm fascinated, right? So one of the things that he was interviewing a clinical psychologist, her name is, maybe Dr. Julie? And she's a huge TikToker. Oh my God, she's a huge TikToker. She has 4 million TikTok followers. She shares mental health, not tips, but research, because she's a clinical psychologist. And she made it big because she started posting these insights, right? Psychological insights to help us all feel better with the human psyche. So she started doing this, obviously during the pandemic, and she blew up, and she's mega huge. So when Steven interviewed her on the podcast, she had 3 million followers. And this was 7 months ago or 6 months ago, whenever it was. And now she has 4.5 million, right? And she didn't start out wanting to be a TikToker. She went to school to do her clinical psychology career. So why I say this is because she had said that us humans, we are trained, wired to read, listen to this y'all, to only focus on the 1 or 2 comments that are negative. What the heck? We can have 98 comments that are Jovanna! And then you get the one where why did you? No. And our brain is wired to look at that 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is. That's what we focus on. Holy smack dog, that's messed up, right? I thought it was just me and my anxiety and my anxiousness and my fear and my Jovanna weakness, because I only feel over the years. Now I'm better. But anyway, she's a clinical psychologist. She has all these tools. She knows the brain inside and out. And she said that's how we're wired. And I was like, wow, that just took brackets off my heart. It just ripped open parts of me where I was all right, it's not just me. I'm not alone. I'm not the only one. And that is the focus of my book, to remind you, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that gets bombarded with a negative message. And no, we're hardwired to be like that. Holy smack. So that was a real aha moment, because as I was reading the comments as the Evil Mom, and everyone's yay, we enjoyed your work. I remember, for those of you who were with me, when I got all down and out and I was woohoo, because people were saying negative things about my performance in The Spy Mom, if you remember, also with Armando. And they were she sucks, blah, 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 blah. And I was I'm done acting. Doorman isn't gonna call me back. No one likes me. I suck at that. Why did I start being an actor? And I went down this little bit of a rabbit hole. It was a little one because I got myself and I was like, no, I'm sorry you didn't like my work, but that's okay, somebody else did, right? So I was able to get up and reframe it, and I didn't go down the spiral too far. And that to me was really interesting, right? Because I had, to this day, if you ask me what was the most fun video I did on Dhar Man, it was probably the one that I got the most negative feedback on. I don't know why. I loved doing that spy mom role. It was so fun, right? Like in this evil mom, I'm doing my nails. I'm like, you know, whatever. But in spy mom, I'm like climbing windows, breaking down doors. I gotta go find my son, chasing after the mean guy, about to pop a guy in the face for stealing my kid. Like, it's just fun for me. And then I was not expecting the little bit of a backlash I got. So why I say this is that it wasn't just me, y'all. It's our brain that has us focusing on the wrong thing. So guess what? We gotta stay here and focus on the right thing, guys. That is just us having to be like, okay, that's how they feel. That's okay. They're entitled to, they have a right to have their opinions and feelings respectfully voiced, right? That's the key point. Respectfully. So I was like, oh, this is interesting, right? But that was just one lesson I learned, guys. Can I give you another one? Because I have like 5 on here. I learned so much this week, and I want to encourage y'all to keep open. I was listening to this guy. His name is Garain Jones, Garrain Jones. He's on Insta, he's on YouTube, he's everywhere. And he said something that boggled. It just stopped me in my tracks, and I was like, booyaka, y'all, booyaka. He said, and giving Garain Jones all the mad props in the world, he said this: make your old hard your new easy. Oh, I was like, wow. Let that sink in for a moment, y'all. Let that sink in. Make your old hard your new easy. Wow. What is that for you? What is your hard thing to do? What is difficult for you to do? What is it, right? Make that your new easy. And I was just like, wow. I'll give you some examples. Yes, you all know, of course, I'm gonna pimp and prop my book, Teen Anxiety No More, #1 bestseller, booyaka. But guess what? That was freaking hard. This was so hard for me, guys. It was hard. Not impossible, but it was hard. And now I can make this my new easy. I can write, I can publish, I can speak, I can teach, I can share. And guess what? This can be my new easy because I already did it. It was hard then, but I tried it. It's gonna be hard the first time, it'll be hard the second time, it'll be hard the third time, it'll get less hard the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, right? When I first went live on here, I was like, oh boy, what am I getting myself into? And y'all who've been here since the beginning, you remember what some of those lives were. It was hard, right? I didn't have my Simona, supporting us. And it's like, wow, now it's like, turn on the lights. Let's do this. Let's go on this fun ride. So make your old hard your new easy. Mr. Garain Jones, thank you for that, Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. I learned lots more too. I could keep going. And that's what I find so special about these Fridays. That is what I find so special about these Fridays, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just keep shining forward. Keep shining your light forward. That's what this world needs. Your light. Yours. All right, my loves, have an amazing weekend. Yay. I am so excited for this new weekend and then the new week that's coming. I'm just excited for it all. Lots of love, lots of kisses. Until next time. Bye for now. So if you liked this video, go check out the others. I got got lots of videos on this channel, so keep watching.